Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk, and I'm here to give. Last one I did was on Big Cass and Enzo Amore. I decided to talk about what I think about them overall, about the characters and everything. So now you guys voted, you guys chose the Young Bucks. So it's going to be another tag team one. So this one's going to be very intriguing to do. First of all, I'm going to say this right now. The Young Bucks are my favorite tag team in professional wrestling currently. I just want to throw it out. Currently, in any wrestling promotion, doesn't matter, WWE, New Japan, Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, doesn't matter. They're my favorite tag team currently, right now, in any wrestling promotion. But again, that's just my opinion. I know some people don't, they don't watch New Japan, they don't watch Ring of Honor, they just go Young Bucks going, okay, or some people will hate them. But then I know there's some people that respect their athleticism and their in-ring work. And you know what? And I totally understand. You know what? Again, this is just personal opinion. That's just my opinion. All right. I'm a big fan of the Young Bucks, but I want to go more on the history and the facts about them. Just talk about why I'm such a big fan of them, because that's what you guys want to know. You guys want to know about my opinions on the Young Bucks. You want to know some facts. I first noticed them when they were known as Generation Me back in TNA when they were feuding with the Motor City Machine Guns. I remember clearly people every time they say Generation Me, they would go, "Who the hell are Generation Me?" It sounds like a jobber tag team, and then you watch it years later back and you realize, holy crap, it's the Young Bucks. That was them in TNA. And it's true. Nick and Matt Jackson are brothers, big pro wrestling fans. I believe their idols, if I'm not mistaken, were the Hardy Boys. So you can understand like their style. They're a lot really high flying. They even do similar stuff. Like they do the swanton bombs. They sometimes will do moonsaults. They try to be creative and use the environment, kind of like what the Hardy Boys used to do. So they really grew up watching the Hardy Boys, and that was their favorite tag team. Two brothers that did extreme stuff together, that did high fly maneuvers, won numerous tag titles. That's who the Young Bucks wanted to be. They wanted to be similar to, they want to kind of follow in the footsteps of the Hardy Boys. And they went on to pro wrestling. They wrestled in Ring of Honor, and they still do. They're a very great tag team. In Ring of Honor, as of right now, they're probably one of the top 5 most over tag teams in pro wrestling right now. I would say even the top 3. They just recently won the Ring of Honor tag titles a few months ago in that Ladder War match against Christopher Daniels and Kazarian and the Motor City Machine Guns, which are Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. First of all, great match. If you ever get a chance to check that match out, the Ladder War match between those 3 teams, kind of brought me back in the days of the old TLC matches. The Young Bucks are former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champions, Tag Team Champions, very well known. I don't really know what to say. It's just that this team is very innovative. I would probably say their mic skills are not the greatest. I would say that's probably, if I had to pick one nitpick, it'd probably be their mic skills. You know what? That happens with all the great talents, like Cesaro. Cesaro's not the best on the mic, but Cesaro said that if it weren't for WWE controlling my promos and stuff and giving more mic time, I could cut a good promo. And who knows? Maybe he can. Maybe he can't. The Young Bucks looks like the same thing. They usually do more talking when they're doing like their elite YouTube channel with Kenny Omega and Adam Cole. Check their YouTube channel. It's called The Elite. That's their official channel. You can see that Young Bucks can talk. They just don't always do it in the ring. They're more of the guys that just go out there, they wrestle, they put their careers on the line, they do these crazy spots. They just do all this crazy stuff, and it's so oppressive. Some of these things that these guys do wow me. It's true. I mean, like the Metzler driver, and that's pretty much where one of the Jacksons holds somebody in the tombstone pile driver position, and then the other one jumps on, does a springboard off the top rope, and then just lands on them, just grabs them, they pull it back in, and they both slam together. Kind of like assisted tombstone pile driver, springboard variation of it. So there was that. But yeah, so that's one maneuver. Oh, another maneuver I really like is when they where one of them would kind of like lean them like on a rope. You know how they kind of bridge them on a rope? Like they'll hold the legs and then their like arms and head would be over the other side of the ring or the rope, and then the other Jackson would do a swanton bomb from that position onto their back. You know, kind of similar to what Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas did. You know how he had the bridging up, and then Shelton Benjamin would jump up and then slam on them, but instead it's on the top rope on the other side, and they do a swanton on the back or belly. Sometimes it doesn't matter; it just varies. So you can tell they're paying a little bit of tribute to the Hardy Boys there. Their tag team finisher is, I always thought it was the Master Driver. It's more of, it's a very unique moveset. It's one Jackson holds him up, does a rolling senton. The other Jackson, if I'm not mistaken, then does a 450. But then the next Jackson that did the rolling senton, it goes on top and it does a moonsault. If I'm not mistaken, I forgot what the move's called, but it's in WWE 2K17. And I believe that's how they do the move. It's a rolling senton, then a 450, and then up, and then moonsault. And I forgot the name of the move, but it's very, very innovative. It's a very unique. I always thought the Mets of Drivers, their tag team finisher, it's more of like a signature move because I've seen them win matches with it from time to time. And that's the move I come to terms to be more familiar with. There's also moves like the Buckle Bomb, Enziguri, which again is in 2K17, where you do the Buckle Bomb in the corner and then you can do the Enziguri to the back of the head. That's in the game. But I think most people know the Young Bucks by best for the super kicks. The super kick party. You know, when people have shirts and talk about super kicks and super kick parties, I'm being honest right now, everybody knows that Shawn Michaels invented the move. Everyone knows that Shawn Michaels was the master of the Swedish music, the super kick. Everybody knows that. I'm not taking that away. I'm a big Shawn Michaels fan. You know what? The Young Bucks are big Shawn Michaels fans. I can tell. They grew up watching Shawn Michaels too and the Hardy Boys. I wouldn't be surprised if they did the super kicks to pay tribute to, pay homage to Shawn Michaels. And that's what they're best known for. And that's what sometimes people get pissed at from time to time is when people say, oh, they do nothing but super kicks. But it's like, yes, they do a lot of super kicks, but that's kind of like one of their gimmicks. They're considered the next masters of they're pros at the super kick. It's what gets them over. It's not just the characters, whether that being them being in the Young Bucks or them being part of the Elite with Kenny Omega, or even being part with one of the most over wrestling stables currently right now, the Bullet Club. It's not just their unique offense and environmental offense, but it's also their super kicks. The super kicks are, I would say, the main reason why they're so over. And the fans will chant super kick, they'll go, yeah! You know, I mean, let's think about it. If Dolph Ziggler can, we see Dolph Ziggler do super kicks a lot now. Do fans really go over? Do they get excited like, yeah, super kick? Or they just go, ooh, super kick. Oh, and Paige does super kick. The only other super kick that was over with the crowd was Shawn Michaels. That was the only one that really got over with the crowd and got the crowd excited. And then the Young Bucks are just the guys that are just making the move mean something and make it fun again. Like recently at the final battle where they're facing the Briscoes to defend their titles, they did super kick party where they literally just come, like they literally did non-stop kick, 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 kick. And it was like 9 super kicks in a row to the Briscoes while they're kneeling down. They're still like, come on, saying like, come on, bring it, and that ended the match. That's the one thing I like. I said the super kicks by Young Bucks are done out of nowhere, and it's exciting because sometimes they win off the super kicks. They honestly do, and you don't know what's going to happen. That's what I like about it. Same thing with Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels makes exciting. For example, the one we did the Shelton Benjamin. You know how everybody loves that one where they did the springboard? Why Shelton Benjamin does the springboard? And clear across the arena on Raw, and then bam, super kick by Shawn Michaels. Everyone's like, holy shit, or the somewhere where he did the Rey Mysterio at Survivor Series 2005. Something like that. That's what I like about the Young Bucks. They can do it out of nowhere, and they're also very crisp. They do all these environmental offenses. They're very creative, like the Ladder Wars one, the end of the match where they did a Metzler driver off the top of a ladder through a table. I went shit. When that happened. Again, check that match out. Check the ending because that fucking sucked to be. I think it was Christopher Daniels they did it too. So that sucks to be him and things. They're just a great tag team. Like I said, their mic skills are not the greatest, but they usually talk better when they're like on YouTube or you get to watch like their vlogs and stuff. They seem like cool guys. I love the wrestling ability. They're very athletic. They can be sometimes pretty technical, but they're more known for being high risk, which is what the Hardys were best known for being a high risk tag team. And they're also being very popularized for their super kicks. Again, they're part of the one of the greatest factions or most over factions currently, which is the Bullet Club in New Japan. Again, and they align themselves with one of the best trios of the moment next to New Day, the Elite, which again, the Elite and New Day have been kind of teasing a match against each other for a while. And it's like, can we just get the fucking match? And as you know, the Ring of Honor, they're the current Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. It just won them, I believe, for a second time. So it's been a while since they've held those titles. And so I'm trying to think. I just had something in my mind. I was talking about that, and I can't think about it. Crap! I totally forgot. My mind went. But I mean, they're in New Japan for IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions numerous times. They've had 5-star matches with so many competitors, and that's what I like about the Young Bucks. They're not the biggest guys, so for everybody that does not like vanilla midgets, you're gonna hate them. But for those guys that are just here to enjoy the wrestling, to enjoy the styles and different unique environmental styles, you're gonna like the Young Bucks. Now, again, you don't have to like the Young Bucks. I'm not saying you do. But when you watch them in their matches, you'll be amazed on what these guys can do. To me, they are the current Hardy Boys now. Now, I'm not saying the Hardy Boys aren't still good. Trust me, they're popular again. They're back on top again with the whole Brother Nero, Broken Matt Hardy. You can tell I'm a big Broken Matt Hardy fan. I've flashed on numerous occasions. So that's my thoughts about that. And speaking of which, the Young Bucks are facing the Hardy Boys, I believe, in April at one of the Ring of Honor shows because of Broken Matt making an appearance. So they're probably going to defend the titles against the Hardy Boys, which I think is going to be a great match. They've actually fought quite a few times, so you'll be surprised. You can find their matches; they're also very great between the Hardys and the Young Bucks. I'm going to go ahead though and just check on the questions very quick before I move on any further, because I know there's probably going to be a few comments or questions on this video, and so I just want to make sure I get to them. Let me see here. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Looks like there isn't. So, okay, then I'll just go back then. And just go back. So now, I mean, that's pretty much all I got for the Young Bucks. I mean, I'm a big fan of them. You know, they're very entertaining. I love the super kicks. I love their athleticism. I like their risk taking. No, they are the current Hardy Boys. Whether you don't like to make the comparison or not, they are the current Hardy Boys. But again, everybody knows the Hardy Boys will be more over than the Young Bucks. Everybody knows they're going to be veterans. I get that. Okay, but you have to look at today's generation. The Young Bucks are what you would do if you combine Shawn Michaels with the Hardy Boys. That's pretty much what they are, except just minus the mic skills. That's pretty much how it is. That's how I look at it anyway. So now I'm gonna pick 5 superstars. As you know, I pick five people from here, from this bucket here, and those are the people. And between those 5 people, you get to choose who's the next wrestler I get to talk about in the next Wrestler Talk video in a month. If I get somebody that I've already done a talk on, Wrestler Talk in the past, then I just repick. So do this quick. All right, so there's one right here, and it's tag teams or female, so it doesn't matter. I got ODB, former TNA wrestler, for knockout. Okay. Let's see. I think so far we have the winner right here, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think that's going to be the winner, unless I get somebody else. But for now, I think we found the winner. Again, depends who I get next. Okay. Interesting. I got the tag team of Carlito and Primo. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they were a tag team. But it's easier if I talked about as singles competitors. So let's see here. I'm just gonna go. Honestly, I know this is kind of cheating. I'm just gonna go with Carlito. I just think that's the more interesting choice. Primo, there's nothing really to talk about Primo. There really isn't. It'd be a very short video. Carlito I could talk about. So you know what? I know it's cheating, but I'm gonna go with Carlito instead because I want to make it interesting. If it was Primo by himself, then that'd be another thing. Or you know what? Maybe I'll just do. No, I'll do Carlito. All right, let's see here. Summer Rae. Okay, last pick. Okay. So far, it looks like Stone Cold's gonna be the winner, hands down, unless I get somebody else. Unless I get somebody else. Depending who it is. Okay, I got Kenta, aka Hideo Itami. So there you go. So what you guys are gonna do is, honestly, this video is live. So after this video is done, I'm going to be having a voting poll. You're going to vote down below as many times as you want on who you think should be the next Wrestler Talk. I don't even think I even need to do a voting poll, but I'm still going to do it anyway. So you get to choose which superstar to do next between Summer Rae, ODB, Kenta, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Carlito. Those will be the next 5 you guys get to choose that I do. So with that being said, I'm going to just check one more time on the comments. Let's just see. Okay, so we do have some comments here. So Will Ferrell, the one says, Petra, are you going to be watching TNA Nonstop Deletion? Oh, you're damn right. I'm going to try to see if I could do reactions to that too. I really want to see that. Obviously, any thoughts on Mickie James signing a contract with WWE? I think it's awesome, and the fact that she's going to SmackDown, which I heard, perfect. I'm so happy. If we ever do another video with Brandon, it seems like he's barely on your channel anymore. Brandon's just been very busy. Brandon's just been very busy. In fact, he's been going through some stuff right now. I try to get him in video as much as possible. I try to do reviews with him. I try to do live reactions with him. He is going to be doing Royal Rumble live reactions with me, and I'm hoping to get him to do a Royal Rumble review. So it just depends. Brandon's just been very busy and stuff's been happening with him recently. So it just really depends. I'll try to though. I'll eventually try and see if I could get to a video with him. Focus is same with your other friends. Are you still friends with them? No, again, I am. Again, they're just busy. Survivor Series, it was just the only time Brandon came a little. Did come, but it wasn't until I think a little later. But he did come. But everyone else was busy that day. With that, so Lawrence, he'll come for 10. I've been trying to get a few other people for release Royal Rumble. Talking to my friend Andre, if you saw the vlog, so forth, he's going to try to come. I'm talking to somebody, a guy named James. He was in the Royal Rumble contest this year. He's hoping to come by. I know a guy named Darrow now and just made friends with him. Hoping he'll come over. Jose, he's been very busy, so it's very hard to get a hold of him. Jeremiah, same thing. I would like to try and get him for Royal Rumble too. Just depends. Scott, I think Scott will most likely be coming. Not Scott Keyscale, but the other Scott. And Ashley. I'm going to do my best to get Ashley for the Royal Rumble contest as well, due to the fact that she won this year's. So she's got to be in the Royal Rumble contest next year. So everyone's just been very busy, but I'm going to do the best I can. I can't promise you anything. The Royal Rumble, I'm hoping the guy would get at least 4 or 5 people. What kind of car do you drive? I currently drive a Ford Escape, 2014 Ford Escape right now. Recently, I got into an accident like a little over a month ago. So I have to get my car fixed, I believe, this week. So for now, I'm going to be driving a rental car for a couple days. But right now, I do drive my Ford Escape still. But the door needs to be replaced, a few other things, but it's still drivable. Yeah, so Father who says you should date Ashley. She actually has a boyfriend now, so I can't do it. And I did try to do that. No, don't get me wrong. Ashley's very pretty. She's a very pretty girl, and she knows that I had a thing for her. But we're friends now. We're good friends. I would say we do like each other, but more like a brother and sister relationship now. Again, I did make an effort. It just never went anywhere. But even her parents even said they really like me. So the fact that her parents still like me, whether I'm into Ashley or not, that's still a great sign. So, and I get along with Ashley still. So it's not like I hate Ashley or anything. You can tell we're still great friends and everything. So, we did try, but it just didn't work out. And right now she has a boyfriend. And for what I hear right now, she's doing fine. Buffalo then responds, accident, was it your fault? No, it wasn't my fault. If you want to know very quickly, I was driving on the way home from Tao San Jin's, a Chinese restaurant, to pick my sister up some food. And, sometimes how cars will back up in like small like lanes, like a small like narrow lanes, like during like housing neighborhoods and stuff like that. So it was backing up, it was a red light. There's like 6 or 7 cars. So I stopped. And as soon as the lights started going green, the car slowly started to move forward. Then I felt a bump on the side of my car, and some guy hit my car and apparently tried to swerve and get out of the way. Thankfully, we were all right, but he ended up crashing to a pole. I ran outside and I asked if he was okay. He said he was all right. He said apparently he sneezed, which still boggles my mind a little bit. So his truck was completely totaled. He ran right front person to a pole. So his car got totaled, and actually it wasn't really his car, it was a company's truck. So yeah, so that's what happened there. So it was his fault. And so yeah. So it was definitely his fault. But no, at least nobody got injured. That's all that matters. So, and my car wasn't totaled either, so I'm still drivable. But yeah, it was his fault. Will versus, do you watch John Cena Saturday Night Live? No, I'm sorry, I didn't. Just John's. Well, one, I'm not that big a fan of John Cena to begin with. You already know that. And Saturday Night Live. I don't want to bring it up on YouTube, but there's a reason why I don't watch Saturday Night Live. So Scott, if you ever want to talk about it, like on Facebook or something, I can, or Skype, I can be more thorough on that. But I'd rather not say it on YouTube. All right, but I do have my reasons for not watching Saturday Night Live. I'm gonna go ahead and take one more question. Unless you guys ask me at least one more. I'll try to see if I can answer 2 more. So this will be the next one. Then any other questions or comments, I'll respond to that, and then that'll be it. Do you like or play any sports? If so, what teams did you like? When I was a kid, I did play a little bit of football, and then I hated it. I was forced to do tennis. Didn't care for that. I was forced to do karate for 4 years. I did not like that. I was on swimming team for a while. I did not like that. The only one I kind of liked was bowling. And I do bowl from time to time, but not as often. But yes, I did do some sports, quite a bit of sports. I would say bowling, I would say would be the most fun. But if you're talking about me personally, pro wrestling is my sport. I've never been a fan of sports. I don't like football. I think it's overrated. I do not like basketball. Golf is extremely boring. I hate the fact when I go around people, they have Raider stuff or 49er stuff in there, bitching, complaining about each other, like who's the better team, and I just laughing and going, no, I'm the pro wrestling fan. Okay, I'm I'm the guy that's literally that guy wearing a wrestling shirt, and everybody else is wearing like UFC or football or jerseys stuff like that. And it's a pet peeve of mine. I honestly hate it. I just don't care for sports. You know, if everyone else likes it, that's good on them. But I just can't. I just don't care for it. It's not my forte, so to speak. I'm more of a pro wrestling guy. Um, okay. Oh, here's a new guy. So this will be the last question. I've never heard about this guys, but we'll see. His name's Storm with two M's. Okay, interesting. Who do you predict will be the number 30 entering the Royal Rumble? Oh, oh my God. Okay. Oh, that's tough. I was gonna say Finn Balor, but if Finn Balor's not going to be in the Royal Rumble, I have no idea. Ooh, oh, but that's a hard question. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good one. Um, damn it, you're putting me on the spot. I was not prepared for that. I could say, if he comes back, which is still a rumor, I can see. Yeah, I was gonna say that too, Storm. I was gonna probably say Kurt Angle. I think Kurt Angle would be cool. Maybe Samoa Joe, because I heard he might be debuting before the Rumble, so maybe Joe. Um, I have no idea. I have no idea, honestly. That's a tough one. Um, again, I would say Finn Balor, but he's not going to be in the Rumble, so I have no idea, honestly. It's kind of too soon to tell. Okay, okay. There's a few more. Um, imagine if Nia Jax into the Royal Rumble. Ha ha ha. Well, it's not the first time females ever into a Rumble. We had Beth Phoenix and we had China Beth Phoenix, so I'm not gonna lie, it'd be kind of interesting to see her. If they put Eva Marie, I freaking lose my mind. I would be pissed off. I would take Nia Jax over Eva Marie any day. But I think it will be a little funny. But at the same time, kind of cool. Due to the fact that should be somebody else that's a woman that's entered a Royal Rumble, which it would be history in its own right. So at the same time, it'd be kind of interesting. And Karma. I forgot about Karma. I take that back. So it should be the fourth person in the Rumble. I totally forgot about Karma. Thank you for that. And Floppa Food says, I have a million question, and you should do a Q&A one day. As a matter of fact, I actually would love to do a Q&A, definitely. I would love to do a Q&A now. One of these days, I will definitely do a Q&A. I actually was thinking about it a few days ago. Doing a Q&A, so I think that would be pretty cool. Focus is Vince McMahon racist? That's kind of a tricky pill to swallow. I mean, how about let's put in this terms. Will Vince McMahon ever put the WWE Championship on African American, like a true African American, not Rock? How about that? So I can't really tell if Vince McMahon's racist or not. If he's racist, I'm not gonna be surprised. But if you want to talk about a racist person, that's definitely that guy's like Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn's definitely sexist and racist. So, plus since that Vince McMahon is friends with Donald Trump, I wouldn't be surprised if he was racist. Edward Hug, you're going to jail. Ooh. For doing what? For making videos? What am I going to jail for? I mean, how can I go to jail if I banged your mom last week and she freaking enjoyed it? How can I go to jail for that if she enjoyed it? What's your Twitter? I'll tweet you some questions. Not that I don't want to, it's just I'd rather keep my Twitter kind of hidden because of recently what's been going on the YWC. So I'd rather not say. But But if you want to message me privately, like on my discussion board, I'll go ahead and do that. But I don't need more drama on my Twitter as well, because I already have enough drama on YouTube. Ever says you are gay. Well, I'd rather be gay than a prick. And plus, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Okay. Will CM Punk ever return, in your opinion? Never say never. Never say never. If he comes back, he comes back. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So it just depends. My mom is 13, you pedo. I'm not even going to just respond to that because that buried yourself times 1,000. Okay, that buried yourself. Oh my God. Okay, guys, speaking of Andre, Andre Rhodes just commented. He's the guy that was in the vlog, if I'm not mistaken. D-Dre will be an African American WWE champion. Well, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for you. Don't worry, Andre. I'm definitely praying for you. Shut up. Sorry, that's my dogs talking in the background. I have them in my room. But we'll see what happens, Andre. Continue doing what you're doing, and I'll still be rooting for you. But, you know, don't guarantee anything because when you're in WWE, you don't know what's going to happen. Hashtag tweet along with this spaz. Do what you want to do, man. Go ahead and do what you do. Star, what about Shinta Division? He could make a good champ one day once he heals and returns. I think he'd be a good champ. As of right now, I think he's a little overdue. But he could come back to Royal Rumble because I heard he's supposed to be coming back during Royal Rumble time, I heard. So he could come back, which would be pretty cool. Let's see. That's impossible. There's no way your mom can be 13. Absolutely. If you know your science, you know your history, you would know that you have to be a certain age in order to hit puberty. Because a woman can't be pregnant until they hit puberty. Everybody fucking knows that. So, and if you're a grown man talking and your mom's 13, that doesn't make any sense. So again, that's how you buried yourself. Yeah. Again, he's burying himself. He's just a troll. I'm just going to ignore him. Do you like Mauro Ranallo? That's a kind of silly question. Of course I do. He's the best commentator on SmackDown. Scott, you're going to jail. Just a troll. Yeah, he's not doing anything. Probably Conor McGregor will be in the WWE eventually. What are your thoughts? I could care less. UFC. I don't really care for UFC. It's not my forte. If he comes, he comes. That's what I have to say about it. Storm says he confirmed that he's returning once his injuries heal. Yeah, so yeah, once he's definitely healed, which I would say sometime next year, he'll definitely be coming back to SmackDown, which would be very cool to see because I do respect Shelton Benjamin. I think he'll be a good addition for a SmackDown roster. Plus, you need some more faces to face some of the newer guys like The Miz and stuff like that. Otherwise, they'll get repetitive. What you stiff my underwear? I don't know who he's talking about. Okay. Star, watch Eva Marie win a Rumble. I will flat out say that'll be the worst Royal Rumble in history. I'll take John Cena winning the Royal Rumble freaking a third time than having Eva Marie even getting even close to winning the Rumble. Okay, that's how bad she is. I'll take Cena winning the Rumble a third time. Underman says, where do you see yourself in 5 years if you pursue commentary or WWE analysis? I don't know. I'm not really far into that right now. I want to kind of I want to get a little closer, to my. First, I want to see if that'll work. I want to see if that whole thing works out, and if it does, then I can continue moving forward, and I can answer that a little bit more thoroughly. But right now, I can't really answer that because I haven't even gotten opportunity to do the interviews or anything. So first, I gotta join it, and then I gotta do it, and then I could do a more thorough explanation on that. So, and apparently Mickey James has signed a multi-year deal with WWE. He's going to return SmackDown Live. Yeah, I already said that. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Hopefully, final questions. This is going to be final questions because I'm getting really it's taking a long time. So no disrespect, but just I'll do this on Q&A eventually. So these will be the last ones. Have you ever thought about writing for wrestling promotions? I always thought about it, especially for WWE. That's one of the few things I kind of want to do is be a creative writer. You know, sorry again, my dogs are whining in the background trying to relax, but they can't. So I apologize for that. But anyways, back to writing promotions. I would definitely like to be part of creative writing. Hell, my friend Daryl is he's owning a wrestling promotion right now. He's trying to get a venue around Pittsburgh, Antioch, hopefully by next year. Who knows? Maybe I could be a head creative writer there. I think that would be pretty cool. So I always have thought about it. I mean, you see, I do the fantasy booking shows too. That's kind of and the fantasy drafts that I have done in the past. So I do some sort of experience with trying to book shows and be creative with ideas. So it's something that I always have thought of doing and should be doing. I mean, I've done similar stuff to this, so I think that would be fun to do. Do you want to see me set my own car? No, but I like your mom just sent mine. Fabio, you have great ideas. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Andre, I can't wait till Mickie James returns to WWE. Oh, not just WWE, to our brand, Andre, to SmackDown. That's what I'm excited for. And apparently she's going to be coming in January, so I'm really happy for that. Last one. This will be the final one, and then one day I'll probably do a Q&A eventually one of these days. Maybe sometime this week I'll maybe do one. This will be the final one, all right? Starved then. Okay, I promised last question. Are you going to WrestleMania 33? And do you want to see Taker versus Cena as the main event? Well, if I'm going to WrestleMania 33, most likely not. Because one, I mean, WrestleMania is always awesome, but right now I don't have the money to afford it. But for all we know, things could change. I could be going there live. You may never know. One minute I could say, I'm not going live. But then next thing you know, I can be like, okay, guys, major announcement, I'm going to WrestleMania. Anything can happen. But as of right now, I don't think it's going to happen. But I'm still watching Mania because I want to try to do live reactions for WrestleMania because that's one of the big pay-per-views I always want to try to do. And then the second part was, do you want to see Taker and Cena in the main event? Honestly, no. I think they should have. This match was long overdue. I think they should have done this at WrestleMania 30. I think that was the perfect time to do it. Was at the 30th anniversary, and then do the fact then they did do that was stupid. And then they were going to do that WrestleMania 32, but because Cena got injured, they couldn't do that. So in my opinion, I don't really want to see that match. Personally, I'd rather see Undertaker versus Sting. But if you're going to do anything, I'd rather see Undertaker versus AJ Styles in the main event for the WWE Championship. That's why I prefer. I'd rather see Taker beat Styles at Mania for the title. Then Taker only has it for maybe a couple days on SmackDown. He relinquishes it. Then SmackDown has this big old tournament to determine who's going to become the vacant champion. I think that would be a lot better, in my view. I just don't want to see Cena become 16-time world champion. It'd just be predictable. And I wouldn't be angry, but I just feel kind of like robbed. I'll just roll my eyes like, oh, of course. So, okay. Storm's got one more comment. I'm promising this is it. I'm going for the first time. I never thought I would ever go into wrestling lane. Wait, hold on. I'm going for the first time. I never thought I would go. I just got into wrestling last year, 2015. Okay, so Storm actually got into wrestling last year. That's fine. I didn't start watching wrestling again because I was able to until like early 2011. So I've missed all the good days. So definitely, Storm, you want my advice? Go on the network, start watching all the old stuff. Like watch Attitude Era, watch Ruthless Aggression Era. There's a lot of great pay-per-views out there. There's a lot of great matches out there. So continue watching all that stuff if you haven't yet. So go ahead and do that. And then, as terms of you're going for the first time, congratulations to you, man. I hope you have a fun time. And I'm sorry again, the dogs are whining. They really annoy me. I'm going to end this video off before I lose my mind. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But now I got to end this video off now. So overall, Young Bucks are awesome. I have my 5 picks right here. You can vote down below when this video is done and find out who you want to see come on the main Raw or be the next person I talk about. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care, my peeps. See you guys next time.